So I realize that there's a lot of people on this page. There's probably 350 or so as I'm recording this. And not everybody's ready to take the course or actually dive in and get ready for real estate investing, and that's fine. But I do get some questions on a regular basis that I wouldn't mind actually putting out there for some content that you can actually use today. And one of I'd say the top question that we get is anytime you see somebody doing something consistently, whether it be flipping or wholesaling or anything in the business, the first question we get is, what are you doing for marketing? Because whatever you're doing is working, and that's what we want to do. And I think there's an answer and a sub-answer to this. So let's see if we can attack this in this video here, which I'll put up on the community page. The answer here, well, let me answer the question. I'll answer the question straight up. We do direct mail marketing, which means postcards, letters in the mail, stuff like that. It's an antiquated way of getting your message out, but it works. It works tremendously. And sometimes, depending on the area that you're mailing to, you might have to do more or less to get the same response. And that's just going to be the way it is ongoing. But the real answer to the question is, what works is, well, the answer is in the question. What works is consistency. It doesn't matter what avenue you pick for marketing, whether it be letters or postcards or a lot of the stuff you have out there now with technology. You have the Google ads and Facebook advertising. You want to do YouTube videos. The most important part of it is whatever you choose to do is that you're consistent with it. Let me try and use an analogy. If I'm thinking about, well, let's use this. This is a little wacky, but it gets my point across. You can go out on a rooftop today and just scream out while there's people walking by, I buy houses for cash, and scream it really, really loud, and everybody looks up and they're like, who's that crazy guy? What did he say? I don't know. And they just keep walking on. Or maybe they call the cops because they think you're going to jump off the roof. But if you went out there every day for 365 days and you screamed, I buy houses for cash, eventually people are going to start picking that up. And maybe it was windy the first day you did it and nobody could hear what you were saying from that up high. And the next day is nice and calm, sunny day, and you scream it out and 15 people hear it. You get where I'm going with this? It doesn't matter the avenue you pick for marketing. Make sure you're consistent. You do the same thing all the time. And what that allows you to do then is to track your progress. When you have something consistent going out all the time, now you can say, all right, well, I put this message out 6 times, 8 times, 4 times. What did I get back in return? If I'm doing mail, I put 6,000 pieces out the door. How many phone calls did I get from that? What did that get me in appointments? And then from there, you can kind of gauge that, kind of like transitions then into the sales side. What do you do with the appointments is up to you at that point. But the most important part is to get those customers or clients or prospects or whatever business you're in. This happens to be real estate, right? So you want the sellers to start calling you. How do you get your message in front of them so that they call you on a consistent basis? Consistency is the answer. It doesn't matter the avenue you use, just make sure you're consistent with it. Any other questions, let me know. I'm happy to do these videos on a regular basis. That just happens to be our top question. There's others that I wrote down, and I'll trickle these videos out from time to time because I've had some people reach out to me, email and phone, and they're really interested in taking the class. And we are starting another one. I believe it's next week now on the 19th. But they're just not ready to commit to the full program yet, and that's cool. I don't want you to have to wait to, start your journey just because you have to take a class. So I'll put some stuff out here from time to time. You have some specific questions, happy to answer them. Other than that, have a good day. We'll be back with another one. Maybe not tomorrow, but in a couple of days, I'll answer another question.